Look up from your telescope, take me on this journey home. I don't wanna wait no more. Lay me down behind the moon, tell me you'll be on real soon.
Hey guys, it's me Teal. Merry Christmas. Today is Christmas for me, but I personally don't celebrate Christmas. But for anyone who does, Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays. I hope you guys are enjoying your break or your vacations if you do have vacations. I am really enjoying my break from school because we know how we feel about school. Anyways, today I'm doing a Christmas market as well as an ice skating rink. I thought I'd just put both of them together because I want to give you guys high quality content. So I'm clubbing two huge builds, not huge builds, but huge builds together, and I am doing a video featuring both of them. I know I'm kind of late to making my Christmas market or whatever, but this kind of took me time because I was so hesitant to settle down on one theme. If you haven't watched my previous video, my elegant frozen castle, I decided that my theme was going to be teal core. Teal core is a mix of fairy core, cottage core, and city core with blue and teal hues all around it because blue and teal are my two favorite colors. So we are starting off with this little fountain area. This fountain is gonna be in the center of the pathway to Nooks and Abel's. I really wanted a grand area, and I didn't want it to be behind Nooks and Abel's because over there I am going to be having a frozen castle. So I decided to have it right here so that you can overlook, or like you can see Nooks and Abel's when you're looking at the fountain. And I thought it would be a cool addition to the Christmas marketplace. I can't even talk. Anyways, I'm adding a bunch of cedar trees as well as some red lilies. I think that's the flower that I end up going with, which will also go with the holly bushes that you will see me adding later because it is Christmas. So I wanted to include green, white, red as well as my blue. So the blue is most of the fountain area, and then we have the accent, which is green, white, and red. Moving on to the farmer's market. At first you will see it looks a little different than the end result because this was before I came up with teal core as my island theme, and I was just going with different stalls and I had no idea what I was doing, so I was just playing around with the different items. The first stall I had in mind was a little adoption center, which actually stayed, and most of the stalls actually stayed. And for it, I just put a bunch of different items and I didn't know what I was doing. For the vehicle stall over here, I had a little more variation by adding the mini circuit at the bottom and having small items at the top, and then also having the helicopter just on the ground, and the helicopter actually flies if you interact with it, which I think is really cool. The third stall was going to be a book stall, which also stayed. The only stall which didn't stay was the fourth one on the left, which is the toy one, which was really random. I don't know why I did that in the first place. But for the book stall, I just put a pop-up book and a stack of books and a bookshelf behind it, which was not what I wanted in entirely. I wanted to play around with stuff, and these colors were good for cottagecore. And when I was thinking of books, I was thinking about cottagecore, but then it became teal, so I had to change up the entire thing. every stall will be customized mainly at the end, like you will see the end result at the end. Okay, so now we are replacing the red random stall with a gingerbread making stall. So you have the 𝙃𝙖𝙬𝙬𝙨 and you have the other thing which I forgot its name, I'm so sorry. And we also have the Yule log on an iron wood. What is that called? I don't remember what that is called. It's fine. I'm not gonna stress about that. Anyways, I plan on having the animals or the sea creatures, if you put them in containers and display them. Some of them are blue, so I thought that that would look kind of cool. And no, this is not where you buy animals, this is an adoption place, because I do not encourage buying animals, I encourage adopting. Adopt, don't shop, because it's important to adopt rather than shop. If you guys didn't know about that, it makes sense, because adoptions, they are treated very nicely, but in some pet shops there is cruel breeding and forced breeding, and it's really bad for the mothers. Anyways, moving away from that topic, I am also including the Toy Day sleigh, which we get from Toy Day from Jingle, and now I'm including some fountains. Now, originally I was never gonna include fountains, but I felt like it would be a great addition to keep in between the stalls. Right now they're not in between the stalls, but they would like kind of divide them and make the market seem bigger, because I didn't want to have 6 stalls, because I feel like it becomes a little too much. But you can go ahead and have as many stalls as you want. Honestly, for me it didn't work out, and I've seen a bunch of people using a farmer's market where they have stalls which are left, right, like facing left, facing right, as well as facing front. But I just wanted to have it one way, so you could just walk up and walk down from it one way. Anyways, I am now putting some street lamps around and I'm moving things around, because I'm trying to work with different angles and I want to see how my marketplace would look with different things, or like different placements. I don't know how you would describe it, but I'm pretty sure you can see what I'm doing right here. I ended up changing the bookshelves to white for both the sides. You will see me doing that a little later, but other than that, I have nothing else to say, so just enjoy the last few minutes of the farmer's market. Now I have added big festive trees instead of the fountains, as well as some reindeers, so that it would do, or it would function the same as the fountain to divide the stalls in the same column, but it would be more Christmas and more festive. And I also included some garden benches so that people can come and sit while they're looking at the Christmas market, or supposing they need to eat or something like that. I don't know, I felt like doing it, so that's what I did. Over here you can see that I'm redoing the stall so that it's blue. I have this cute blue reindeer stall, which is actually a pattern in the game that Sable gives you. Wait, is it Sable? Label, no, one of the hedgehogs, I am so sorry, one of the sisters gives you these patterns, and it's so cute. I can't believe it's in the game. And also this dragonfly pattern, so cute. I also ended up using the pop-up shark book, if you didn't see. And now for the vehicle stall, I used the Dal model plane and the pocket modern camper. Those are 2 blue. And then for the helicopter, I ended up using the purple one, because I thought that it contrasted well. I might end up using the teal one. I know there's a teal one. And then also the electric scooter went well with it, so I just went ahead and just put it in, you know, because why not? I felt like making this stall entirely like Dodo Airlines, but then I didn't want to do that, because I've seen that on other islands and my island's trying to be unique. Anyways, I'm just adding this ironwood chair to add some elevation and to create another level. And as you can see on the left side, I put a bird cage which is blue, so cute. And I put the bottle ship on the vehicle stall. I know that's kind of order. Next we have Able Sisters. So for Able Sisters, I really wanted to have an area where custom designs can be displayed, pro designs, because I wanted to display my very own merch. I am so excited. So I had this person on Instagram, I will put their account up on screen right now. They made me in-game merch. Thank you so much. It is just amazing, and the creator ID will also be on the screen as well as in my description. So go get Tealhawk merch and then send me a picture of you in Tealhawk merch if you actually get it on either Instagram or Discord. My Discord is just Tealhawk and the hashtag is 0001 if you want to message me on Discord, and Instagram is just TealhawkYT. Both of them will be in my description anyways. So I wanted to include an area at Abel's where they can also just sit down and relax, which will be on the right side, and on the left side we're of course making an area where they can display the pro designs, including my own merch. I am so excited and I can't wait to see you guys wearing it if you do. I'm also using another creator's custom designs or pro designs, which look amazing. They made like an entire blue/teal festive set. I will also put the IDs in the description again. I'll probably make a collection of all my custom designs one day, but I'm not gonna do that right now because I'm really lazy. But enjoy. Okay, so for Nooks, I first wanted to go with, arcade machines, a foosball table, like a little gaming area where someone can come and just play a few games. And that's what I was going for because I was putting Timmy and Tommy in my head and what they would enjoy outside their store. But then I ended up going for a more, crafting area with some boxes, which makes it kind of like natural, and like they got some like shipments, and I added a snowman to make it more festive because that little snowman on the porch or whatever, on like the display of, did I just call it porch? I don't even know if you can call it porch, but on the display of the shop, that is not enough. You need another snowman. I'm using this path, the snow path. I actually just got it for winter. I will switch it out later because it doesn't make sense to have a snow path in spring or summer or something like that, but I thought it looked kind of cool, so I made this little pathway, and now I'm just, one leads to Nooks in like a squiggly way. I am really not okay, and then one leads to the crafting area, and I wanted to have a festive tree, another one, and then the snowman, so that it makes it entirely festive. And then I also put some scattered paper, and then I put a little coin, which I also dropped a bell bag for Abel's to show that it's money. I know, it's so cool. And over here we're just putting a seating area as well as a bike to make it look like an actual city, if you know what I'm talking about. And that's pretty much it for Nooks. Last but not least, we have the ice rink. Now, the ice rink is right behind the farmer's market, so I had little space to work with because it's close to the beach. Now, originally I was never gonna have an ice rink on my island. Sometimes I can't speak, ignore me. And oh my god, Mint wanted to leave or talk to me or whatever, but I'm sorry, I was just ignoring Mint and fenced her outside the ice rink. But I wanted to create an area where you can go ice skating, but I didn't want to make it so big and grand, so it's kind of mini. But then to make up for that, we made a double waterfall. Yeah, it took up a lot of space. It took like 5 spaces, I think, because I wanted to have a double waterfall both ways. So it's 5 spaces because if you're putting 3 on top and then 2 at the bottom for the 3 at top, that's 5. That's math. Sorry, I made you do math. But it's kind of grand, and I might take it down a little later. But for now, it fills up my island, and I'm here for it because it's grand. And I've never done like such a big waterfall or whatever on my island, or like it's not taken up so much space. But you know what, we're going for grand areas now because I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys are enjoying it. They look pretty good when you have big areas on your island, which like with amazing terraforming. I just love those islands, and I've been like staying away from that for so long because I was like, but they take up so much space, so like what else am I gonna decorate if I don't have so much space? But I just went with it because if I need space I can destroy stuff. Like there's no harm in doing that. Like whenever I have to do something, or if I want to do something, if I get a new idea or something, I can always just go ahead and destroy one of the parts on my island which I don't like, which are so big. So that's why I'm just going for it now. Like whatever ideas come to my head, I'm not like fighting between ideas like what to do, what not to do. I'm just going ahead and doing it because by then the trend will go, or like I won't have the urge to do it, and the whole point of this game is decorating to your heart's content. And I'm sorry I got so sappy there for like 2 minutes 29 seconds, but that's who I am. Anyways, getting back to the build and not about islands and stuff like that, I want to add height. Height is a major element in building. You need to learn how to go ahead and match heights. If you're including one tall area, you either diagonally, horizontally, or vertically need to match the same height so that it looks balanced. If you don't, that will make it the epicenter of the entire build, which is like the center of attraction. And if you want to make it the epicenter, then go ahead, you can do that. But if you want to make it balanced and make something else the epicenter or whatever, then you keep something else in the middle. I don't know if you guys are following what I'm saying, but since I have 4 pillars plus both the sides are symmetrical, the epicenter is focused on the actual rink, and in the ice rink I have a big festive tree. So that is the epicenter of this build. That is what I'm coming to. That's like what I was like pointing out towards, and it would help you designing. Even if you're going for something like a cottagecore area, you would have balanced heights sometimes, and it makes sense to do that. And cottagecore is not always symmetrical, but it can be symmetrical diagonally and like with different items. Well, we're gonna stop talking about this because sometimes I sound really stupid and you guys aren't understanding what I'm saying, and we're gonna go back to focusing on the build. I have 2 toy day sleighs with reindeers. I know a lot of people despise or don't like people who use symmetry, but I was like, it looks pretty cool. Like, I know it takes up double the space and you're getting like half room to like build or something like that. Like, if you know what I'm saying, like you're not getting that much space because it's not unique, because you're doubling it. But I enjoy it because it looks cool. Overall, it looks grand, it looks majestic, and that's what I'm seeming to like. I'm making it symmetrical as well as including random items which are not symmetrical. Like, I'm getting both. It's the best of both worlds. Best said by Hannah Montana. But yeah, I don't know why I say but and anyways randomly, but that's just me. I'm actually not a shy person in real life. I'm a really confident person. I know you guys would not expect that, but I'm actually like pretty confident. Like, I have some self-confidence, if you know what I'm talking about. Self-love, self-care. And now I'm just rambling and saying something random which is not related to this video because I don't know what else to talk about, and I don't want you guys to get bored. And now I'm rambling really fast, and I'm sorry, but this is just how I am. Okay, just watch the rest of this video, I guess. I don't have anything else to say. Hold that thought. I'm dropping a bunch of items as well as placing some items on the floor so that the floor doesn't look plain, because I don't have a custom design for the actual ice. I know a bunch of creators have made some ice designs, and they've made like the version of the path in ice. 𝙃𝙖𝙬𝙬𝙨, which is a YouTuber, and I look up to them, and they have a custom design on the ice, and it's the path. But I honestly don't have space for that, even though I do have a snow path, which actually I could have used, but it wouldn't make that much of a difference because it would just blend in with the ice. But I felt like dropping some stars and ornaments, and yeah, this is the day to the night transition. I'm really happy with this. It looks so cool. I love both. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys like this. This is like my first 20-minute long video, and I hope you guys like the long content. Leave a like if you did, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.